Good afternoon, guys, from Thorndon Country Park, where today we're checking out a Gruffalo Trail here in one of the Essex County parks. And this park is in Thorndon in Brentwood, and it's a free Gruffalo Trail for us to check on out. We're going to walk through the forest, try and find Gruffalo and a few of his friends. I don't know a lot of the characters with Gruffalo, but I do know there's like a squirrel, a snake, and a mouse that's part of it. So yeah, let's head on round and let's check this out. We made it on over to the Thorndon Country Park entrance point and got a nice little information board here. Look at the size of this park. This is huge. And I like how on the left it tells you what's listed. So you've got a public footpath, you've got a cycle road, grazing area, but I can't see anything for the Gruffalo Trail. Hopefully it's not too far in the forest. It's got to be around here somewhere. And you get a few advertising boards here as well. Guys, I can see a squirrel in the distance. I think we found the entrance point. Yes, we have. Thorndon, site of the first licence, the Gruffalo Trail. There's a squirrel here, right at the beginning. Looks like a few of the local schools are here today as well. It looks like they take them out on day trips to the Thorndon Country Park. And I remember when I was back in school, we used to go to the forest as well and basically do a bit of scouts, and I think with Bear Grylls. But I just love it though with the forest and that. You can sort of see like a tree tent just down there. But I think the pathway follows here to the right. I don't want to go off too much of the path, but I'm sure we're going to come across a few more. But there's one up there, and yeah, I remember doing that when I was a kid. I used to love it as well. We continued on through to the right hand side of the path, and look, we found another one right here. I can't work out if this is a mouse or a squirrel, but it's eating a nut. I think that's a mouse, right? Because of the ears. It's having an old nut on the stump there. I'm going to say that's a mouse. Yeah, and it's got whiskers. So the path itself is not quite signposted enough. You can pretty much just find characters. When you're walking through the forest, you can see them through the trees. It's not really like a trail or follow this way for the Gruffalo Trail. It's quite exciting just to kind of, you know, head on in and try and find the animals. But like I say, if you take a wrong path, you'll end up deeper in the forest. Going back to that map, the park was huge. Oh yeah, be careful when you're walking along the path. Look at the size of this tree stump. I nearly just catapulted it, done a front flip, and nearly broke my neck. You will be no help out here in the middle of the forest. There's no one about. You'd just be like, help, help, I've twisted my ankle. Look, nearly done it again. Jesus Christ. Anyone got any spray so we could do like the potholes but do it for the tree stumps? So look, if you see what I mean from here, look, there's no sign posted for the Gruffalo Trail. Where do we even go now? I can't imagine it being that way. That's back towards the main road. But then there's nothing down that way either. Jesus Christ, is that a bee's nest up there? Anyone seen Gruffalo? Gee, I've been walking around the park for 4 hours. I'm going to take a risk and head to the right hand side. I'm going to look like a right wally if you could collect a park map inside the hut back at the main entrance, but it wasn't listed anywhere on a notice board, so I wasn't too sure. And then we kind of sort of walked around a little bit and found the start of the trail. Is this a signpost up here? Here on the left? I can sort of see like a little flag. Come on, tell me we're going the right way. Oh, I don't know, you know. What does it say here? B2. Jeez, but that helps, doesn't it? We're just going to continue on through. For all I know, that could be the only 2 characters we see all afternoon. But nah, there's got to be more. I can't imagine it being to the left. That's all the way back to the main road. And I'm trying to look through the trees to see if I can see any more. I don't think I can. So we're just going to continue walking on straight up here. And hopefully we'll come across one. I think we can see Gruffalo over there. Yeah, look. He's on the opposite side. Let's go around and check him out. So there isn't an actual path leading round to him. So I think we're going to have to just cut across here, I reckon. But you see from a distance over there, he's quite blended in because he looks like a tree trunk from a distance. So you've got to keep your eyes peeled along the trail. Oh, there he is, old Gruffalo. Oh, so he's right in the pathway. Maybe we missed it. Could have come in from over there, but look, I've got a ring of fire here. Someone get the guitar out. Start singing around the fire. It may look like it. Someone has tried to do a fire here on this tree trunk. It's all charcoaled. And it's kind of blocking the pathway leading on through, but there's all these little huts here on this side. Look at them all. There he is though, look, Gruffalo. He's quite big, you know. And he's just placed here in the middle of the pathway. There he is. Oh, and he's got his purple spikes on his back. Look at that. It's 3 characters now we've seen. I think we've seen, what was it? No, 1 squirrel, 1 mouse, and then Gruffalo. So, tick those off. I think we're on the right track now, guys. Look, I can see another baby Gruffalo over there in the distance. So yeah, if anyone knows the baby Gruffalo character, please let me know in the comments below. There's no information panels here, so I'm going along the lines of baby Gruffalo, and he's here right in the middle of these trees over here. And he's sitting down on a stump too. Right, we're going to go a little off trail here. I want to check out this tree base here. So it looks like we've got to cross a river, so this would be quite good. It's not a river anymore, it's more like a swamp. Who remembers these though, when you try to jump the ditch and you fall in the swamp and lose a shoe? Right, let's walk this plank across here quickly. Oh, it's quite stable. Well done guys, whoever fitted that. And we've got another one right here. Nice and steady once again. God, there's so many of them though. I want to go in this one. I feel like Will... Oh, Jesus. It's a squirrel. I feel like Will Byers out of Stranger Things. Yeah, I'm going in the tree trunk to play, was it Dungeons and Dragons or something? Oh, this is a nice little base. Oh, here's my window hatch. Got the door behind me. There's me chow. And there's the stump for me stove so I can make a cup of tea. Oh, this forest is full of squirrels. There's loads of them here, which is nice to see. And they're sort of like hurtling over the stumps and the tree trunks and climbing the trees. Should have bought a bag of nuts, shouldn't I? I'd have been like the squirrel whisperer. Right, let's continue on through the Gruffalo Trail. Just making it across this plank here. And, we're going to bear around to the right now, so we're kind of going back on ourselves and through this little bit of forest. Look, the snake's here blended in with these logs. And it's sort of surprised we've kind of sort of seen him. Look, the expressions on his face is like, you can't see me. But yeah, we can see you from a mile off. Walking up along the path just here. And there's the old sly snake. I think he tricks the mouse, I think. If I remember rightly when I read the books. There it is. Oh, I think this one's the owl. Yeah, it's the owl on the log. And if I remember rightly, I think he tries to invite the mouse in for tea. But there's the owl sitting there, looking on out. And so it kind of sort of drifts off now. Surely we don't go all the way up there. And then what's back round there? I don't know when there's an end point. Oh no. Right, I've heard the last stop for the Gruffalo Trail is a mouse round here, right at the front of the community shop. Right, made it inside the gift shop and got a few Gruffalo characters there. You've got a membership pack that you can get as well. And there's a few soft toys in here. Looks like there's to be puzzles as well. A few squirrels there. Oh wow, it's like a little garden centre back here. Some tables and chairs. There's Gruffalo. How much is Gruffalo then? Oh, £23 for a Gruffalo, and the rabbits here as well at 19. Yeah, 19.99. Oh, that's amazing. They've got some of the Gruffalo books here as well. And it looks like some other child books as well. Stickman. Monkey puzzle. And they've got some mugs here too. Oh, Gruffalo mug. Right, we found the last stop, and it's the mouse here right by the front. And this was the last one. Oh, I thought there was a snake around him at the bottom there. But this is the last stop now of the Gruffalo Trail. So, looking back on it, it takes about half an hour to 45 minutes to do the trail. It's pretty much a self-led trail as well. But I found out you can get a park map inside the community shop here at the front entrance of the park, and you can pay 80p. But yeah, I'd probably advise getting that, just simply because I know we started off at the trail right at the beginning. As it further goes on, there's no more signposts, and there's these different pathways that lead to different areas and stuff. So yeah, God knows if we've done the trail back to front or the other way round, but yeah, I think we got round to it all. So there you have it, the Gruffalo Trail here in the Thorndon Country Park, and free trail. The only thing that is they've got the car park here right at the front, and it is a pan display. But other than that, as soon as you walk on through the entrance, bear around to the left, and then that's when the trail will begin. So yeah, if I was coming first time, pop in the shop, get a map, just so you're on the right paths, because yeah, once you go in them forest bits, it's hard to navigate through if you can't see the animals through the trees and stuff. But all right then guys, thanks for coming along, and I'll see you guys on the next one. See you guys real soon.